"They're so gloomy," Ziggy cried. "We don't stand a chance." But Roxy said, "We have to try. Come on, it's time to dance." They found a square of glaring screens, all going flicker, flash. They took a breath, and 6, 7, 8, and then began to crash. "Watch it! Eek! Look out! Ouch!" The Gloomy-corns bumped into them, distracted by their phones. "They won't look up," cried Ziggy, with a big ungroovy groan. They went down to the subway, where the Gloomy-corns looked bored. But with all the screens and headphones, every dance move was ignored. They break-danced, flossed, and did the dab. No routine would do. The Gloomy-corns were in the cloud, and nothing could get through. "This is hopeless," cried the group. "Those screens are all they see." So they sadly trotted off to visit Squirrel in her tree. Squirrel said, "Don't worry, guys. You tried your best, I know. But could you teach me some dance moves before you have to go?" So the Groovicorns explained their steps, and Squirrel had such fun that she filmed them on her acorn phone. Step left, turn around, hands to the air, step right, star jump. When they watched the video, it filled them with cheer. It was happy, fun, and colorful, and gave them an idea. They posted it on HoofTube, and as quickly as can be, it appeared on every screen, and all the Groovicorns could see. All across the city, everybody learned the moves, and the Groovicorns put down their phones to get into the groove. There was singing in the subways and swirling in the street. The Gloomy-corns were having fun and dancing to the beat. After that, Manhattan shone with laughter, life, and color, and the Gloomy-corns all learned to laugh and talk to one another. And back at home, the Groovicorns were keeping busy too. They were filming groovy dances for everyone to do. Molly the Muffin Fairy by Tim Bugbird and Laura Eddy. Molly the Muffin Fairy was famous in Fairyland for making perfect muffins, some small and some quite grand. Each one was baked till spongy, golden, soft, and sweet. Her wand put in big blueberries to make the treats complete. The blueberries came in boxes, delivered by Mel and Carrie, her two best friends, who drove a truck shaped like a giant berry. But then one day, when baking, Molly's temper began to fray. The muffins had no softness, and she was having a bad day. Her baking got no better, and soon Molly's fairy home was full of rubbery muffins, with tops as hard as stone. Molly was not happy. The baking was making her mad. She fussed and fumed, and finally flipped. What she did was really bad. She grabbed a tray of muffins and threw them to the floor, then took a muffin in her hand and hurled it at the door. The muffin hit her trampoline and bounced up in the air. The strangest scene there's ever been followed on from there. It bounced and bumped and pinged and ponged, flying to and fro, startling a squirrel who scampered and woke a porcupine down below. Up with a start, the porcupine ran to find a safe place to hide. But he poked at the edge of Molly's pool, his spikes making holes in the side. "Oh no, porcupine." Water gushed out from the holes, flooding the road all around. Then Mel and Carrie's truck arrived, but how would they cross the wet ground? Molly cried, "It's all a mess." Mel said, "Oh, stop whining. Those muffins of yours could help us. Every cloud has a silver lining." Maybe they could make a path. Just try and see. So Molly laid the muffins down, and the truck crossed easily. Then, before the fairy's eyes, the muffins began to expand. Soaking up the water, they became the biggest in Fairyland. "The muffins feel soft," cried Molly. "Don't eat them, though. They're not clean. But squashed together, I think they'll make the best ever trampoline. Molly learned that when things look bad, you can always find a way to see from the sunny side and turn things around your day. The end.